Hey, what's good, everybody? It's your boy, the humble defender, now from Chi-Town, Chirona. Head back with another video. I know it's been a while. I'm transitioning from offensive to defensive since I am more experienced in the defensive side. So I'm just gonna make that transition into that and starting this off. Gonna be focusing on the HacktheBox Sherlocks and running through them from the very easy to the insane if it hopefully doesn't make me go there. So our first machine that we're going to be doing is going to be on Origins. It's a very easy box since I don't know if I can reset my answers, but I don't want to. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to keep everything like kind of basic, where I just show the name of the Sherlock that we're going to be working on, and then the scenario behind it, and then I'm going to take the questions and just list them here, and we just fill them up as we go along. So our first question is, what is the attacker's IP address? Now, the only file that they gave us here is just this PCAP, so we're gonna be working off that. So let me go ahead and open this bad boy up here, and then let's see what we can find. All right, so the question is, oh yeah, what's the attacker's IP address? Let's see what the activity is on this thing. Okay, so if this damn thing will scroll down. Okay, so this is outside of this range of the 172, 169, and 203. So I'm keeping my eye on that and seeing what else we find that this IP is doing. Matter of fact, you know what? I'm gonna just put it up here. Whoops. 185. What? 207. So I want to make sure that the let me clear that. I thought that oh, stupid ass. That's why, because I was supposed to put .addr. No, you mother flipper. There we go. Alright. So we have our IP here, and let's see what it's been doing. Because there's a lot of it. Hold up, what is this? So we got some goodies. Apparently this IP is trying to come at this IP and test these users. So off the rip, this is the one in question, because it's doing stuff it shouldn't be doing. We're gonna put that answer right here, and let's go to our next one. All right, it's critical to get more knowledge about the attackers, even if it's low fidelity, using geolocation data of the IP address used by the attackers. What city do they belong to? Easy work. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and pop open this thing right up in here. And then we're going to go IP geolocation. And let's see what it finds. Okay, so this is... Okay, I hope you get better later. I want to do this right now. Okay, so question is, what city do they belong to? So that would be Mumbai. I'm going to put that there. And we're going to see which FTP application is used by the backup server. So let's pull this up again, get rid of all this shite, put in FTP and see what we get. Okay, there we go. VSTP. There we go. And the version, so VSFTPD 3.05. Alright, super deeps. So, next question. The attacker has started a brute force attack on the server. When did this attack start? Alright, so we're going to need to actually look this up so we can get that. So we're going to go IP, there we go. And if that 15, 115.206.185.20. Yep. Good. Damn 4. 7. So I'm going to scrolls all the way up. And we have to include this 2 when you started working on this. So this is where it started. And it looks like, where's the date? Oh, there we go. May 3rd, 2024 at 4:12 and 54 seconds. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and shrink that down. Typically type that up. So we got 5, 0, 5, 0, 3, 2024 and 0, 4, 112, 4. Supers. Alright. And next question. What are the correct credentials that gave the attacker access? So we're going to pull this back up and then just scroll down on it and see which one worked. Let's see. User pass, user pass. So it stops around here. So let's look this up by going to follow the TCP stream. Login successful. Okay, so this was the password and this is the user. Sweet. Alright, so user and password. Doop. Alright, so our next one is the attacker has exfiltrated files from the server. What does the FTP command use to download the remote files? So probably have to go and use what with FTP. So if I go to FTP, go to FTP data. And see, so looks like this command here, RETR. Okay, so because this command was ran to be able to get this file as well as this file. Okay, so next up, not this one, stupid, this one. All right, it says attackers were able to compromise the credentials of backup SSH server. What is the password for this SSH server? So let me go ahead and switch this up, changing this from the FTP to the SSH and see what we get from it. Okay, so these are internal, so that's not, definitely not going to be it. So let's see. You should be able to export stuff here. There we go. And I want this. Okie dokies. I'm going to go ahead and save all of that into our origins file. Wait, what? Oh, because I didn't highlight them. Stupid. Save this. Oh, it already saved it. Hold up. So, okay, so let's go ahead and bring this back up. Okay, so we got our 2 files here, which is maintenance notice. Let's see. Contingency plan for our hello. We have our pass void. So we put that here. What is the S3 bucket URL for the data archive in 2023? So let's bring up this one now. And the question, what is the scope bucket URL? That is, wait. What is it? From 2023. Okay, so that's this one. Alright, so the scope of the incident, last question, is huge as Forella's S3 buckets were also compromised and several gigs of data were stolen and leaked. It was also discovered that the attackers used social engineering to gain access to sensitive data and extort it. What is the internal email address used by the attacker in the phishing email to gain access to sensitive data stored in S3 buckets? So, do we still have the S3 buckets? Here we go. Wait, stop. Pending audit. Okay, it is this one. Cool. Alright, so we got them all answered. So, let's compare. Shall we? Let's see. Okay. Let's go ahead and get this shrunk down a bit and see if we're right. Alright, so what was the attacker's IP address? What did we have? As correct. Okay. What city did they belong to? We said Mumbai. That's correct. Which FTP application was used as a backup server? That was VSTP 305. That is correct. Okay, the attacker started brute force on the server. It's been so long since I've done this box, but I'm happy I'm getting back in the game and starting with these. So that is 2024 yeah, that's our answer right there. Yeah, the credentials that we found. Ferrella FTP rocks. Exfiltration command. Backup 2024. This is the password that we found for the SSH server. And the S3 bucket URL, we said this was a cold storage one, which it was. Archive Ferrella.uk. And that's everything. So, hope you guys enjoyed it. If you are interested in cyber defense, again, I'm going to be focusing strictly on these from here on in, learning about doing the Sherlocks here, as well as researching on cyber defense tools, techniques, using queries such as like the KQL and Microsoft Defender, and hopefully if I can find a Palo Alto Cortex lab so I can do XQL as well. So I'm pretty excited on getting on this track now, and hope you guys enjoy it. So I will see you all in the next one. Thanks for joining.